All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I made a video. Back working on the 650. Probably not going to get this back in the water this year. Basically getting everything kind of winterized right now, put up for the winter. But I want to go ahead and get this thing put back together. So a couple things I'm going to do to this is I've got my new gasket in. You guys can definitely see this one's definitely wore down from what it used to be. You guys can see the ridges here. So this is actually I think it's made by SBT. Head gasket for a 650 SX, or pretty much about I think any 650 Kawasaki. So I'm gonna get this thrown on, torqued down to spec, and hopefully that'll take care of my issues. I'm hoping. The other thing I am gonna do, why I've got this thing pulled apart, is weld a bead on this exhaust, just to hopefully help keep it from blowing off. I don't know if it's going to help or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. I may actually take a measurement here and see if I can get a tab welded onto here as well. So that's a couple things I'm going to do. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to get done today, but I'm going to at least get this head on and show you guys how to, or head gasket, and how to tighten torque sequence, all that good stuff. So I'll cut back here in just a second. So kind of the first thing you want to do after you got your old gasket off is take some brake clean or anything, put it on a rag, and just wipe down the cylinder surfaces. Make sure this jug, everything is clean. Get everything you can off of it. You're going to want to do the same thing here to the head. Just clean it, get everything cleaned up the best you can. Once you have it all clean, then you can take your new gasket. It actually has on it, tells you which side's up, and it also tells you the EX for the exhaust. So it'll go on just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning this up, and I'll cut back once I have it all clean here. All right, so I got both surfaces here cleaned all up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the gasket on. Again, it says which side goes up. Pull it off one more time. Drop that gasket down on there. Try not to bend it or mess it up. So just like that. Again, you got your up, should be able to read it, and then EX exhaust side. So pretty straightforward. Then you're going to put your head on, which this one goes right back like that. Okay, so torque sequence on this is pretty simple. I believe even the stock Kawasaki heads have your numbers on them. So if you guys can see, there's number 1, number 2. What I'm looking at is right here. I know this is upside down for you guys, but number 1, number 2, I believe 3. I think this is 3. This is 3 here. 4, 5, 6, and then you jump by your 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So pretty simple. The foot-pounds, you're going to torque these down to, I think it's 22 foot-pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of these started here. So you guys want to make sure you put your washers on, and then your little acorn nut. Just kind of snug them down. And throw my washers, get a handful of my washers here on. So again, doing the head gaskets on these is pretty simple. And if you guys are new to the channel or haven't seen why, I believe some of my cooling issues that I was having trouble with was due to my head leaking by. So basically, head gaskets blown out. It was letting gases back through, pushing against the cooling chambers and not allowing water to flow like it should. So it's kind of why I'm changing this head gasket. And you guys saw in the beginning of this video, that head gasket is pretty rough. Got lucky there. So that's kind of why I'm changing it. This doesn't fix this. I do have another complete 650, and I've also got a 750 engine that I could potentially put in here. I really don't think there's anything wrong with this engine. It seems to run really, really well. The issues I was having last year, again, wasn't cooling, and the exhaust was getting hot, and the other issue I was having, it kept blowing my exhaust actually off and then smoking out the hole. So, but I had some different hoses that had melted on me up at the top, again due to the thing, I think, just getting hot, not having enough water flowing through it. So fingers crossed this takes care of it. If it don't, I may be looking maybe at a wear ring, I don't know. He seems to have plenty of power when it does initially take off, so I don't think that's it. But like I said, you put it in the water the first, I don't know, 5 minutes, the thing runs great till it gets warm, and that's kind of whenever it started having issues. So again, I think a lot of that's just due to hopefully this head gasket, but we'll see. I think what I'm going to do actually is build the bracket first off of here. You guys can see I'm going to weld a piece of flat strap or an L or something here, and then bolt it to here. That should hold this up where I need it, and it won't have the down pressure. Then the stuff up here in the front should be tight enough that it shouldn't blow apart. The other issue I was having was just the hoses getting hot and blowing out. So I think if I get all that set up right, I think I'll be all right. So we'll see. But basically, you're going to start here on one. Like I said, I've got mine set at 22 foot-pounds. So I'm going to go ahead. Take that to 22. Number 2. Same thing. Okay, we're going to jump here to 3. 4. Okay, there's 5. Jump over here to 7. Here's 11 over here. And I may have to move that nipple out of the way. No, man, I'll have a crescent here. Let me see if I can get it. And there we go. I'm going to kind of just double check them all. So that's all there is to it. Changing out a head gasket, pretty simple. Thing I really have left now is probably pull this back out, put some new Teflon on it, and then hook my hoses back up here. Again, I've got a lot more than that because I've got to pull the water box, all that's got to go back in and hook all that up. But initially I wanted to just get the head gasket. The one thing I am going to do, and I wanted to do it in this video, but my battery is dead again, so, and I don't have my jump pack with me today. So when I get that back, I will do a compression test again, and we'll see if I gained or lost any compression changing out this head gasket. I'm hoping that it goes up, should, if it was blowing by. So we'll see. I think the last time I was like at 120-ish, 118 or something like that on the 2 cylinders. So we'll see, go from there. But anyway, if you guys have any questions, there will be more videos coming on this. I know this one's kind of short, pretty simple, but if there's anybody out there maybe change the head gasket, this will help them out. But anyway, we'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.